Back for the conclusion of the regular season here on the boys' side of MVI Summer Basketball League. Union Cleaners, Howard Hanna, and due to the forfeit with State Farm today, guaranteed Campy's got into that 3 spot, so this one will be for the final spots in the postseason, that 4th seed, and the winner of this game will get B Graphics. That will be the first game on Tuesday, and the 1-4 matchup at 7 o'clock, and then the 8 p.m. game on Tuesday will be between the loser of our first game, that was Elite, and Campy's. Again, that will be the 2-3 matchup. The winner of this one gets B Graphics. It's Kiss, an incoming senior at LH, along with Zion Moore getting the start, Sapos, Kane, and Davis on the other side. Petty along with Johnson Miller. Johnson Miller hits it forward, and it's Patterson off the tip for Howard Hanna, gets it to Kiss. Kiss up over the divider. Kiss drives in, foul line. Kiss turns it over to Johnson Miller. Up ahead, here we go. It's Givner off the glass, no good. Back the other way, Givner finds it. Givner, as Dame gives it back up, gets it right back, floats one up off the glass, no good. Rebound snared down by Howard Hanna, and back the other way we go. DeMonte Kiss. Kiss up to Kane. Excuse me, one is actually the Shields today, so fix that on my board. The Shields, a 6'3" incoming junior at Laurel Highlands, as it's Davis. Davis has the Shields on the near side. If he wants him, drives in, and an offensive foul called. That's against Zion Moore, the 6-foot incoming freshman at Ringgold. Back the other way we come, pass to the near side. That's Beatty. Beatty. Up top he goes to Petty. Petty pulls the trigger on a triple and knocks it down. Isaiah Petty gets the scoring started. 3-0. Union Cleaners on top. DeShields, right wing. DeShields drives in, up off the window, no good. Rebound, out of bounds. Last touched by Union Cleaners going to be Howard Hanna basketball, and it's going to be inbounded by Robert Kane. Kane gets it in quickly, that's to Davis. Jaden Davis with the triple, got it. Jaden Davis on the board, and we're tied at 3. 14:30 remaining opening half. The final playoff spot on the line. Far side, Givner with the 3, no good. Rebound, Wallace couldn't corral it, gets it down low. Johnson Miller turns it over, and back the other way, here comes DeShields. DeShields surrounded, finds his man, streaking in, up off the window, and one for Brandon Patterson. As Patterson looking for the old school 3-point play. 5-3 your score in favor of Howard Hanna over Union Cleaners. Both teams 4 and 5. Up and in he goes. He now has 3, so 2 beyond the arc triples and an old school 3-point play to start, and Howard Hanna up by a trio. Petty drives in, up off the back iron, no good. Rebound back the other way. Here comes Kane. Kane gets it back on the give and go and make that DeShields. You can't put it home. Back the other way we go. Wallace. Wallace surrounded by a trio, down to Johnson Miller, off the window and in. 6-5 your score in favor of Howard Hanna. DeShields, foul line, puts it up 15 feet out. Yes, he knocks it down as DeShields on the board for the first time tonight. It's an 8-5 lead for Howard Hanna. 13:30 remaining. Petty just inside the arc, pulls the trigger on a 2, no good. Rebound by Patterson. Patterson, near side Davis. Givner will pressure Davis. Davis down low, and that one out of bounds. He was looking for his man Zion Moore. Back the other way we go over the timeline. It's Givner. Givner, top of the key, foul line, underneath, looking for his man Johnson Miller, but Davis picks it off. Here comes Davis with the 3. Got it. Jaden Davis with 6. 5'10" incoming freshman at Chartiers Valley. Back the other way we roll. Givner spinning away. Givner right block gets knocked down, and a foul called on Howard Hanna. That goes against Robert Kane, the 6'3" sophomore guard from Kiski. The trigger, Petty. Petty all the way out top. That's to Beatty. Beatty calling out orders, gets a screen from Johnson Miller. Foul line, looks for an option outside. That's Petty. Petty, foul line, kick out, driving in back to the foul line. Shot by Beatty off the back iron, no good. Rebound, Johnson Miller, one dribble off the window, no good. And back the other way, here comes the Shields. Pressure from behind, knocked away, and a foul as a trio of bodies go flying. Foul's gonna go against Union. 11-5 your score in favor of Howard Hanna. Up top it's Davis, he has a pair of triples. Davis, foul line, floats one in from the left side, no good, rebound. That's by Givner, Dane Givner, back the other way. Swings it near side, Beatty. Beatty back pedals, bounce pass, almost picked off from Petty. Givner up top, pulls the trigger, no, off the back iron, rebound, grab back the other way. Here comes Kane. Kane, foul line, 15-footer up with the right hand and in. 13-5, Howard Hanna on top. Again, the final playoff spot on the line, and a timeout, full timeout called by Union Cleaners. 11:48 remaining, opening half. It's a 13-5 lead for Howard Hanna. Davis with 6, 3 for Patterson and 2 for DeShields and Kane each, while 3 for Petty and 2 for Johnson Miller. As Howard Hanna got the offense going early, and like we saw in the first game, not necessarily a lot of bodies on either side.
Yeah, looks like Howard Hanna does have their good mix of players, though. Obviously, the way that Keandre DeShields has played this summer, he's been a perennial MVP candidate, probably the front runner for the most valuable player award here in the division. But guys like Jaden Davis, Robert Kane, Brandon Patterson, who they acquired in a trade with Campy's Pizza. A lot of good bodies over there on the Howard Hanna side. But then again, Union Cleaners has some good young talent as well, and they've made some big strides from going winless last summer. So big game here for these two battling for that final playoff spot.
As, if I'm not mistaken, Union Cleaners is coming off a non-play date, though, because of the forfeit, if I'm not mistaken.
Correct.
So they got that 2-0 forfeit win against Farmers Insurance. So even though they got somewhat of a game, again, it wasn't as much as you're playing a pickup game.
Yeah.
The intensity's not there.
And still don't have the same mentality, and, definitely a little bit of a null and play for these Union Cleaners guys.
As it's going to be, I think, Union Cleaner maintaining possession here. So Petty will inbound down to our left. Swings one up top, that's the Beatty. Beatty, left side, now corner three. Petty off the iron, no good. Rebound, Givner down low. Johnson Miller gets DeShields in the air, but he gets it nonetheless on the defensive effort. Now DeShields in the right wing. DeShields deep, triple. No good, off the mark. Givner with the board, back the other way, he will roll. Givner, pressure from behind. That was by Davis, rolls it back out. Now drives in. Givner to the paint, off the hands of the big man, Johnson Miller. Now Beatty, corner, Petty with the three. Count it. Petty with 6. 13-8 lead for Howard Hanna, is cutting into it as Union Cleaners.
Isaiah Petty going to be a huge weapon for Sarah Catholic entering his sophomore season for the Eagles.
The incoming freshman Davis along to Patterson with the 2, no good. Rebound, Davis partially blocked, looked by Johnson Miller. Davis again floats it up, no good. And Kane can't get the putback out of bounds off of the hands of Isaiah Petty. Robert Kane will be the triggers. Checking in will be Belt, the 5'10 sophomore at Albert Gallatin, along with Sapos, a 6'4 incoming freshman at Sarah, will be teammates. with Isaiah Petty as far side triple. Davis knocks it down again. He has 9, all from beyond the arc.
Boy, he's going to be fun to watch at Char Valley over the next 4 years.
Up top, Johnson Miller. Now it's Petty. Petty drives in, kick out. That's Givner. Givner rolling, right elbow, puts it up, no good. Back the other way, it's Kane. Kane to the foul line. Now left block, no good. Rebound, Johnson Miller. Petty back the other way, and he's going to be fouled on the far side. That's by Robert Kane. That's going to be his second already here in the first half with 10:06 remaining. It's a 16-8 lead for Howard Hanna. Inbound to Givner on the far side. Incoming freshman at Obama Academy, the 5'8 freshman. Driving in, Petty, kick out, far side. Beatty with the triple, won't fall. Rebound by Petty underneath, and belt shot is blocked. Out of bounds. It's going to maintain possession for Union Cleaners. It's Wallace. Goes to Petty with the triple off the back iron, up over the backboard and out of play. As Howard Hanna will get the ball back, inbounding Sapos. Near side pass, Jaden Davis. Davis over the divider. Givner pressures. Davis backpedaling, now trying to get away from Givner unsuccessfully in the first attempt. Pass off to Kane. Robert Kane, deep triple off the iron, no good. Rebound, it's Davis out of nowhere, and he gets it to fall on the putback. 11 points for Jaden Davis. He has 11 of the 18 for Howard Hanna. They're up by 10, 9:08 remaining. Givner in the front court. Fakes the three, tries to drive in on Davis, kick out. Beatty, top of the key, triple off the back iron, too strong. Rebound by Kane, far side to Shields. He's been quiet early. The Shields 1-2 step, lays it up off the iron, no good. Rebound. Sapos loses the handle off of the body of, I think they're going to say Beatty last, and so to maintain possession for Howard Hanna.
Tell you what, a pretty decisive size advantage for Howard Hanna as well. As Jordan Lucas Johnson enters, give him some kind of height.
There's foul on the floor as the Shields was looking to get to the rim. There's another one of those big pieces for Laurel Highlands. They're going to be deadly to watch out of 5A again this year. As Kane gets it underneath from Davis, off the window, no good. Rebound, Sapos blocked. It's the Shields, pressured by Beatty in the left wing. The Shields backpedals out, looks to penetrate. The Shields gets in, left block, lays it up, and he's going to be fouled underneath by Johnson Miller. DeAndre to Shields, 2 points, first attempt from the line, only one shot from the line. Patterson made it. The Shields at LH last season, 11.6 points per game, 2.9 assists. He misses the first attempt. Also grabbed down 6.6 rebounds a game. And according to PA Hoops Recruit, he's the number 27 ranked player in his class in Pennsylvania, going into his second season at Laurel Highlands after coming over from Uniontown. As that one misses as well, an empty trip for the Shields. Back the other way, here comes Beatty. Beatty out in the right corner. The Shields pressures. Beatty trying to have Johnson Miller come up. He does, and Beatty's going to be fouled on the floor. That's against the Shields. Inbound, Davis almost picks it off, knocks it out of bounds. Union Cleaner will do it again. We'll get a substitution. It's Wallace in and Beatty out. Petty has 6 points, 2 for Johnson Miller. They make up the 8 for Union Cleaners. They're down 18-8 with 8:05 remaining here in the opening half. Last playoff spot up for grabs here in this game. Battle for the 4 seed after the battle for the 1 as Dane Givner on the board. He knocks down the 2. It's now a 8-point lead for Howard Hanna. And lucky no travel called there on Zion Moore as into the front court it's Davis. Davis drives in, left elbow, puts it up, comes up short, rebound out of bounds off of Moore. Union Cleaners takes control.
You mentioned the ton of Laurel Highlands kids in the league. Brandon Davis from Union Cleaners was the #1 overall pick in this year's draft, but has only played in a few games this summer.
Got up, no good. And from what I heard, it was really Rodney that got him to come play this summer at all, as making his way to the hoop was Belt laying it in for a pair. 6-point lead, it's DeShields, and DeShields is going to be fouled at the other end.
Yeah, Rod's emergence as one of the top players in the boys division really caught the attention of a couple of his teammates. Jaden Pratt as well from B Graphics is now teammate here in the summer league. So
yeah, this is no necessarily ordinary summer league. A lot of great players from all around the area, and a lot of good experience for some young incoming players as well. As down low, off the hands of the Shields, kept alive by Petty. Now it's Johnson Miller walking the tightrope, turns it over to Shields, and the Shields fouled from behind, and he'll shoot 2. Foul goes against Belt for Union Cleaners. The Shields 0 for 2. He has 2 points tonight. That one misses. Wallace getting some words of encouragement from his head coach.
nice job by Kevin Kovach giving them some positive words, helping him keep his head up.
Shields makes his first free throw on 4 attempts as Wallace gets it to Petty. Petty, foul line, down low, looking for Wallace, deflected out of bounds. Union Cleaners maintains possession. It's going to be Petty. Near side, Givner. Puts it on the floor. Pressured by Davis, gets a screen from Belt. Drives in, right block, won't go. Rebound underneath by Howard Hanna as Patterson brings it out, gets it along to the Shields, all alone. Safe post underneath, misses the bunny. Rebound grabbed down by Union Cleaners in the near side. Givner made sure he touched it inbounds, drives in, left block, puts it up, no good. Rebound, Johnson Miller gets his man in the air, and with the right hand gets it home. He has 4, 19-14 lead. That's for Howard Hanna. They look to increase upon that with the Shields in the front court. Drives in, foul line, spin move to the rim. Shot no good on the second effort, won't fall. Patterson puts one up, and on the putback with a little tip drill, it's the Shields getting his 5th point of the game. 21-14 lead, Howard Hanna, 5:45 remaining in the opening half as scoring's at a premium here. As no one's really gotten to a groove offensively. Givner tries to change that, doesn't pull the trigger, drives in, and he's fouled.
A lot of aggressive defense as well. Good amount of fouls, a lot of trips to the free throw line here early on.
And all those trips that you mentioned for Howard Hanna. Not one yet for Union Cleaners. It's Beatty pressured by Davis. Davis getting in his kitchen, kicks it out to Petty. Petty floats it up and off the back iron, no good. Davis running the floor up ahead. Beatty in retreat. Davis off the window and in. He has 13 points. 23-14 as Patterson picks that one off. Now it's the Shields. Normally from the right side, you don't want to use the left hand as Kane slaps that one in. He has 4. Going back to that Davis, but he made sure, knowing with the left hand, he was avoiding the pressure. Actually, normally it's the other way around, but that's good heads-up basketball by the freshman.
And showing so much speed in transition to get away from another fast player in Justin Beatty. Great job by Jaden Davis. 4 really quick, easy points there for Howard Hanna to take an 11-point lead here with under 5 minutes to go.
As Howard Hanna, they've been lightening up with Jaden Davis, 13. DeShields has been pretty cold with only 5, but doing what they have to as Union Cleaners has been unable to deal with this stout and lanky Howard Hanna defense, and that's been the big advantage, that Union Cleaners is being played very tight defensively, and when you're a lot shorter than your opponent, that's really tough to play against if you can't beat them inside.
Yeah, and you got so much height on this Howard Hanna team, with Keandre DeShields, Robert Kane, Brandon Patterson added a lot of length, even Mike Sapos, like you mentioned, a 6'4" freshman. So, they're dealing with a lot of guys who, can post up inside and play some strong defense. So if I'm Union Cleaners, just try to keep doing what you're doing. Get the ball inside, maybe try to draw some fouls, get to the free throw line, because like you said, haven't been able to get to the charity stripe yet.
Yeah, and you're looking at really the shortest player out of this group of guys that's in the starting lineup is Davis at 5'10". Again, only an incoming freshman, so he's going to grow a lot. Look what Quentin did last year between his incoming to his freshman year, now going into his sophomore year. So that could be a guy that could be extremely versatile all over the floor as ball out of bounds here off the scorer's table. 4:42 remaining opening half. 25-14, Howard Hanna in command, looking to lock up that final playoff spot up for grabs. It's Davis, left wing, left block, kicks it foul line. Patterson kicks it out. That's Moore with the triple, rattles no good. Rebound, Johnson Miller off the deflection. Near side, Beatty. Beatty puts it up, no good. Rebound to Shields, up ahead. There's Davis again, in on Johnson Miller behind the Shields, avoids the pressure but misses the shot. Rebound by Moore, kicks it out to Shields. To Shields. Left elbow, puts it up, no good. Rebound, that's by Kane. Kane dribbles it off the side of Petty, who picks up the basketball. Far side, he goes to Beatty. Beatty wheels it near side, gets it back from Givner. Short corner, puts it up, no good. Rebound, deflects out of bounds. Last touch by Union Cleaners.
I like the Givner being vocal there. You don't see a lot of kids here in the division, talking to teammates, trying to be a leader on the court like that. But Dame Givner, a young freshman, being a vocal leader there for his guys.
Davis on the far side, trying to get away from Givner. Now it's Patterson. Patterson puts it up from inside the arc, no good with the mid-range, but gets the bunny to fall as he taps it off the glass and in for 5. 22-14, as I mentioned, Patterson now with 5. His first opportunity was an and one three-point play. 27-14, 3:12 remaining. Opening half, Johnson. Johnson Miller off the glass, no good. Gets the rebound, puts it up, and he's fouled by Patterson. As finally, you might be able to hear over the air, they're finally getting to the foul line as Coach Kevin Kovac is letting that well known. It's going to be the big man, Johnson Miller. Miller misses that one. Off the mark to the right. He'll get a second. And he's a man that could definitely become lethal if he can start knocking those down, as he'll get to the line a lot as he hits the second. 27-15, under 3 to play, first half. Union Cleaner needs some stops and scores here before halftime, trying to close the deficit as Davis picks up his dribble, goes down low, gets it back. There's Davis. Tries to go to Patterson, off the foot of Johnson Miller, and out of play. .2:45 remaining, opening half. 27-15, Howard Hanna on top. Looking for a date with B Graphics on Tuesday evening. The Shields. Right block, off the glass, no good. Rebound, Patterson loses the handle. It's Petty now. Petty turns it over to Shields, throws it down. He has 7. 29-15, Howard Hanna increases the lead over Union Cleaners. Givner pulls the trigger, top of the key, buries the 2. Foot was just on the line. He has 4. 29-17 now your score. As the Shields trying to run through a duo of Union Cleaners players, and he's going to be foul. That's going to go against Wallace, his first. Or, excuse me, second on Wallace. Going to be 1-and-1 opportunity for the Shields. Shields is 1 for 4 from the line with 7 points so far tonight. Makes it, so he gets a second. He has 8. 2 makes now on his first 5 attempts from the line. And this is where games can be won and lost in crunch time, as a 2-for-2 trip there. Not in crunch time yet, and it's a 31-17 lead for Howard Hanna. Givner up top, pulls the trigger on a triple, and he hits that one as Givner on the board with his first 3. He has 7. An 11-point lead for Howard Hanna. 1:48 remaining here in the first. DeShields drives in. DeShields left block layup, no good. Rebound, that's Beatty. Back the other way he comes. Here's Beatty into the right block, lays it up, no good. Rebound grab, put back up by Belton in.
I think that's what Union Cleaners has to do. They have to capitalize on these opportunities in transition.
They can find a way to keep it in single digits at the half. They are definitely within striking distance. 31-22 your score in favor of Howard Hanna. 1:17 remaining. Deep triple by Davis, too long. Rebound grab, Patterson blocked by Johnson Miller. Out of bounds it goes. Lead was up around 15, maybe a little over. So getting back to single digits is big for Union Cleaners as Davis knifing his way in. Davis maintains possession, now stripped away by Givner, but gets it back. Up top, DeShields fakes the 3, drives into the foul line. Now the paint blocked by Johnson Miller. Patterson finds it, he puts it up, no good. Rebound deflected up towards the cylinder, and it's grabbed down by Johnson Miller. And a foul underneath on Howard Hanna. And we'll shoot 1 and 1. It's the big man, Johnson Miller, the only man to go to the charity stripe today for Union Cleaners.
Big opportunity here for Union Cleaners to cut into this deficit more so than it already has.
31-22, 50 on the clock. The big man banks it in, giving him a second.
Gives a little shrug, you know, hey, I'll take it.
I had one my senior year of high school. I hit it off the back iron, went straight up in the air, came down, hit the rim, and then ended up rolling in. My coach looked at me afterwards as that one falls as well. Said, you almost gave me a heart attack because that put us up by 3 with about 5 seconds left. So he's, coach, it was Ed Keebler at the time, and Frazier said, you almost just gave me a heart attack there. I'm like, it went in though.
Hey, any way you can take it, you know?
I missed the second one. I was too laughing after the first one, but we won the game, so I was happy.
Any way you can get them.
As a foul away from the basket goes against Davis. Or not Davis, that's wrong side, Petty. Davis only still has 1 foul as the 1-and-1 first attempt makes for Kane. He has 5 now. Gonna be a sophomore at Kiski. That one falls as well. Kane now has 6. 33-24, Givner, 2 steps, slaps it off the face of Johnson Miller. He's feeling that one. Davis back the other way to Shields, puts it up, slaps the window, and puts it in. 11 points for Keandre to Shields, lead back up to 11. Now it's Givner. Givner drives in, Givner outside, Petty for 3, no good, rebound. It's Beatty, 10 on the clock, down low, stolen away by Patterson. Up ahead to Shields, can't get around Givner, 4 on the clock. Belt down low, Johnson Miller off the window and in. He has 9, the lead down to single digits. It's at 9 as we reach the half. 35-26, Howard Hanna on top of Union Cleaners in a battle for the final playoff spot in the boys' side of Summer League action. And we'll step aside. When we come back, it'll be the final half of the regular season here on MVI Live. We're back for half number 2, the final half of the least regulation for the regular season. As B Graphics, Elite Physical Therapy, and Campy's Pizza and Six Pack Shop all in the postseason. It's Elite and Campy's, B Graphics versus the winner of this one, 35-26, Howard Hanna. They're paced by DeShields and Davis with 13 and 11. Davis leading the way. 7 for Givner, 6 for Petty, and Johnson Miller with 9. As off the break, it's a shot up, no good by Union Cleaners. Back the other way we come. It's Robert Kane. Kane, near side, Moore with the triple, well off the mark. Rebound grab down by Wallace. Wallace slows things down as pressure came. Back the other way, here comes Beatty. Beatty, foul line, left block, loses it out of bounds, off of Beatty last, and it's gonna be Howard Hanna ball. Still a 9-point lead for Howard Hanna. The leading scorer both sides, the freshman at Chartiers Valley, Jaden Davis. Foul line, top of the key, Moore. Moore drives in right elbow, now moves left side, kick out Patterson. Patterson to the left elbow, tries to put it up. Johnson Miller with a block. It's Patterson. Patterson throws up a prayer, no good. Rebound knocked out of bounds. And it's going to be last off of Union Cleaners once again, so Howard Hanna maintains possession with Moore at the trigger. Davis, catch and release from inside the paint. Davis has 15. 37-26, lead back to 11. Now it's Beatty up top. Petty with the triple, buries it. Isaiah Petty with 9. 37-29 your lead in favor of Howard Hanna as Petty cuts into it. Down low, off of Johnson Miller. That goes to Petty, hands it off to Givner. Aim Givner. Top of the key. Givner pops the triple short, well short, got nothing until it hit up over the baseline, out of bounds, back the other way we go. No one followed the shot, and it's Howard Hanna ball with 14:24 remaining second half, 37-29 lead in favor of Howard Hanna. DeShields, down low, isolating. Kane has it knocked away, now it's Petty pushing the pace. Petty stops up, has it knocked away, out of bounds, and Union Cleaners gonna keep possession. 14:08 remaining, half number 2, 37-29 your score. Beatty into the front court, drives in, left block, tries to go underneath to Johnson Miller, makes his way to Wallace, no good. Wallace on the putback, and he gets it to fall. Wallace's first bucket of the game.
Good timing, cuts it to a 6-point lead.
Davis. Left side, drives in, loses in. Here comes Wallace back the other way, one-on-one, now one-on-two. Wallace puts it up, he's fouled by DeShields. And that's gonna be Keandre DeShields' third foul of the game, first team foul of the half. And that's going to send Wallace to the line, the 5'9" junior. Uniontown product. Knocks down the first. First player on Union Cleaners not named Lucas Johnson Miller to hit a free throw or attempt one today. He'll knock down a pair, he's up to 4. 37-33, your score. DeShields looking to increase that lead for Howard Hanna. DeShields, jump stop, left elbow, puts it up, no good. Now it's Petty. Far side to Beatty. Beatty in the left wing. Drives left elbow, kicks it out, right side. Petty with the triple, rattles in.
Clutch 3 there for Isaiah Petty. 1-point game, 13 minutes to go.
12 points for Petty, all from three-point land. And a timeout called by Howard Hanna. 30-second variety. 37-36. Just 2 points so far for Howard Hanna this half versus a 10 spot for Union Cleaners. Wallace and Petty getting it done.
Kind of like what we saw in that B Graphics win over elite physical therapy too. B graphics in the second half, up that defensive intensity. You know, made a big effort to slow down the Epps brothers, slow down Mackay Valentine, and Union Cleaners so far doing a good job of slowing down this Howard Hanna offense, cutting their deficit to 1.
See if Howard Hanna can get their offensive rhythm back and get that groove back they had going in the first half. And again, Keandre DeShields gonna have to be careful out there with 3 fouls and still 12:55 remaining here in the game. So that's something to watch at. And if you're Union Cleaners, I try to isolate on DeShields and let me go right at him. Let's get him on the bench.
Yeah, you got to exploit the fact that he's in foul trouble, and I'm sure that that's something Kevin Kovac is aware of, and I'm sure he's going to try to make sure that his guys do the same.
To the corner, it's Kane, pops the triple, no good. Rebound grabbed down by Wallace. Wallace, the Petty, thought about a triple, pulls up for a 2, no good. Rebound out of bounds off of Union Cleaner, as it looks like Johnson Miller was the last to touch. DeShields into the front court. Drives in, DeShields shot up, contested, no good. Rebound, shot up and in for Kane.
Union Cleaners has to continue to rebound, play strong defense. Of course, we know the size advantage that Howard Hanna has.
Petty for 2, off the mark. Rebound by Kane. Kane has Moore up ahead. Here comes Zion Moore, and he wrestles it in as Moore gets his first bucket of the game. 41-36. Howard Hanna still in command. Petty. Back to Beatty, far side, drives in, puts it up, short corner, no good. Rebound, Wallace wrestles it away from DeShields, drives in, kick out, Petty. Couldn't catch it cleanly, moves in, puts up the mid-range, no good. Rebound hit back out, back the other way. Patterson up ahead to Moore. Moore from the right side, lays it off the window and in.
2 straight buckets from the freshman from Ringgold.
Givner on the near side, quickly a 43-36 advantage for Howard Hanna after it was a 1-point game. Beatty drives in, down low, Johnson Miller, no good. Rebound, kick out, Givner with the triple, no. DeShields finds the board, and pulling it back the other way is Keandre DeShields. DeShields, foul line, turns it over to Beatty. Beatty in transition, 2-on-2. Davis gets back, and Davis was looking to take the charge, but Beatty finds the back of the net, as he's on the board for the first time this half, and in the game, I should say.
Nice job by Beatty moving to Davis's left as he was looking to draw that charging call, and 5-point game once again.
Davis drives in, and he's going to be fouled, making his way to the rim.
Wallace made a little bit of contact there. Enough for the foul. It's 3 on Bakari Wallace.
Wallace saying it wasn't him, but somebody slapped somebody, as you hear Coach Kovac say. As it was clear as day, there was a foul committed. It's back the other way. It's Petty. Petty across. That's to Beatty. Beatty drives in, off the window, no good. He's been all around the hoop, just unable to capitalize in this contest. Davis fakes the 3 down low, and Sapos had it well out of his reach, and that's a big man with a big wingspan. It wasn't even close for him. 10:23 remaining, second half, 43-38. Union Cleaners looking to cut into it unsuccessfully as board grab down by Patterson, and it's DeShields. Gets a screen from Patterson. DeShields, top of the key, puts up the 3, got it. Keandre DeShields, his first bucket of the half. He has 14, that's his first triple of the game.
Just dominant from everywhere on the court.
Turnover, it's DeShields back the other way, 1-on-2. 1-2 step to the rim, and DeShields puts it home. He has 16 back-to-back buckets. It's a 10-point lead for Howard Hanna. 9:42 remaining. Half 2. Givner kick out, Belt, right wing, triple, no. And that one almost rolls up out of play over the backboard, but Davis gets the rebound back the other way, straight to the rim, and Jaden Davis up to 17 with his scoring total. Lead up to 12 with 9:22 remaining here in half number 2. And a 30-second timeout called by Union Cleaners.
I think Union Cleaners started to kind of settle for shots. You know, they weren't getting any easy shots. And on the other end, Howard Hanna taking advantage of their opportunities. Keandre DeShields with a couple of big buckets. And what was once a 1-point game, now a 12-point lead for Howard Hanna.
And it's going to be, I think you have to get back to what worked in that first half for you, and that was obviously Petty shooting the three. You've had that, but Johnson Miller was a force with 9 points, getting those rebounds. They were feeding the big fella, and I think they have to go back to that, especially with the Shields in foul trouble. They haven't really attacked him much either since he's got that third foul.
Yeah, or get into the hands of you know, a guy like Dame Givner and get him to the basket. You know, he's been a huge difference maker for Union Cleaners. I think probably the steal of this year's draft, as he was picked, I believe, in the second round of this year's draft. But a freshman from Obama Academy that is a game changer and can make things happen. So if you can get the ball in his hands, get him to the basket, maybe they can trim this deficit once again and try to get a comeback here in the last 9.5 minutes.
Yeah, as you mentioned, Givner, 19.7 points per game in this season, and he's only got 7. But Bakari Wallace averages 14, and he only has 4 all in this half. And he's on the bench. Is Givner looking to get it going, and he knocks down the triple.
He could shoot threes, too. That's something that he could do.
Contested from way out. Single digits, the Shields drives through, and he's wrapped up, and he's fouled.
Looked like he got an elbow in the face of Bakari Wallace, as Wallace is a little shaken up there.
And that's going to be Wallace's 4th. Wallace has 4 fouls, and they're going to take him out, not necessarily because of the 4 fouls, because he got an elbow to the face, is what Coach Kovac is making known.
And you could see shaken up on that play. Adding insult to injury, getting his 4th foul as well.
Far side triple, and that one rattles just in and out. Back the other way as Belt couldn't get it to fall. Underneath, one dribble, Kane off the window and in. Double digits with 10. He's the 3rd Howard Hanna player to reach double digits tonight. 52-41 your score. There's Givner trying to cut it back down to a single-digit disadvantage. Beatty pressured by DeShields. See if he tries to push in on him. Drives in, kicks it out. That's Belt. Belt kick out. Petty with the triple. Count it. Isaiah Petty, 5 threes in the contest. 15 points, 52-44 lead, Howard Hanna. 8 minutes left as we're halfway through half number 2. The Shields from way downtown off the front iron, no good. Now it's Patterson putting it up and in. Here comes Beatty. Beatty down by 10 is his team, Union Cleaner. Johnson wants it, doesn't get it as it's kicked out. Shot up and in for 3, it's Petty again.
Raining threes for Isaiah Petty, the Sarah Catholic sophomore.
6 threes in the game, 18 points. Here's the Shields floating it up, no good. Rebound Patterson though, and Johnson Miller trying to rip it away. And the whistle blows, and they point down to our right as the foul came against Howard Hanna.
And Mike Sapos whistled for that one. Big possession here for Union Cleaners.
Back straight to the rim, it's Belt. He has 6 off the bench. Hail Mary pass connects to Kane, and back and forth we go as Robert Kane has 12. 56-49. Petty looks to change it again, no good. Rebound, Petty gets it. Petty from the corner, drives in, skips it across. Now Belt attacks, kick out, Givner, now to Beatty. Kick out to Petty for 3, why not? Buries it! Isaiah Petty, 21 points, all from 3-point range. 4-point game here in the second half. The Shields banks it in.
Just an answer every single time down the court for Howard Hanna.
58-52, now it's Belt looking to get into the act. Stops up, Johnson Miller puts it on the floor, gets two men in the air, a little up and under, no good. Say post, rebounds up to DeShields. DeShields straight to the window, off of it and in. 20 points for DeShields as him and Petty are going back and forth here in this contest. It's Beatty to Belt. Belt to Beatty, brings it out, three-point land, puts it up and puts it in. Beatty's up to 5 all this half, lead down to 5, 5:50 remaining in the second half. The final playoff spot is on the line here in this game.
Beatty liked what Isaiah Petty was having.
Driving in, it's Davis, and Davis shoved. That's by Johnson Miller and Petty. They're going to give it to Petty on the floor. 60-55 your score, 5:35 remaining. They're going to take out Beatty and Bakari Wallace back in, 4 fouls, 4 points. Averages over 14 a game. Inbound comes near side as taking control is Jaden Davis. He was the man who was fouled. Davis drives in, left elbow, creating some space, puts it up 14 feet out and puts it in. 19 points for Jaden Davis. Looking to become the second 20-point scorer for Howard Hanna. 55 points to 62 in favor of Howard Hanna. Wallace finds it and puts it home. Off the glass and in. Wallace has 6 all this half. 62-57. Back and forth we go with DeShields. Up top, buries it. 23 for Keandre DeShields.
One of those things, you can't do anything about that. DeShields showing his range.
Givner misses, Wallace pokes it free, now it's more. 65-57 and a whistle blows far side. And it goes against Dame Givner. Beatty back in, Johnson Miller out, grimacing a little bit as he comes to the bench. 4:36 remaining in the half, 65-57. Howard Hanna is led through pretty much the duration of this one as Davis. Near side, pressured by Wallace, has to be careful. Davis to the foul line, stops up underneath, save post up and in. That's his first bucket, and now it's a 10-point lead once again for Howard Hanna. Deep three, Givner looks short, it is. Wallace on the rebound, misses. Wallace again puts it in. On his second chance, he has 8 now in the half. Lead back to single digits with 4 to play. DeShields gets a screen from Saypos. Already shown his range, now puts it up from 15 feet out, doesn't go. And here comes Wallace back the other way, has Belt with him. Wallace can't get around DeShields, and here comes DeShields back the other way, has Kane. DeShields tries to slam it down, gets the rim, and it goes up off the bracket, holding the stanchion, holding that backboard in place. So it's going to be Union Cleaners basketball with 3:39 remaining in the second half. 67-59, Howard Hanna leads. Petty to Givner, see if they try to set up Petty for another triple. 5 this half, 7 in the game for Petty from beyond the arc. He has 21 points. Beatty up top. Beatty drives in, and Beatty's going to be fouled by Kane. Robert Kane picks up his third. Inbound pass to Wallace. Far side, Givner. Petty waiting in his spot over in the right wing. Givner drives in, gets to the basket, up no good, and he's fouled. That's going to be Kane again, and that's his 4th on Robert Kane, the 6'3" junior at Kiski, a player for the Wildcat Select, and is projected to go to Division II, a Division III, or a JUCO school. Has a 6'7" wingspan, does the big man, as Givner puts that one up no good. Trying to cut the lead down to 7. They're down by 8, 67-59, 3:09 remaining. Givner, perfect on the second. He's up to 11. Stops and scores is what Union Cleaners needs if they want to make the postseason. It's Kane, the big man, driving in, gets a screen for Moore. Petty pressures and almost turns it over out of bounds. Off of the Shields, will go back the other way. There's the stop. Can they get the score? Down by 7, plenty of time to work, 2:51. It's Petty. Petty with the triple, buries it again.
I was literally just about to say, get the ball in Isaiah Petty's hands. 4-point game.
8 threes, 24 points. He is putting on a show from three-point land. Now DeShields drives in, puts it up, and offensive foul. Coach Kovacs called it, and it happened. And Union Cleaners back the other way as DeShields picks up his 4th.
4 fouls on DeShields. That is huge for Union Cleaners.
Here's Givner up top. It's Beatty, and the youngster on the court with a volleyball. Whistle blows. 2:19.
You know, happens every once in a while.
Patterson almost takes it away, but it makes its way to Belt to the corner. Wallace drives in, reverse layup, too strong. Here comes DeShields, back the other way. Up ahead, it's Moore. Moore muscling his way in and lays it home. Moore has 6. Beatty drives in, floats it up, no good. Rebound by Patterson, 69-63 to the corner. Davis for 3, got it!
That's the dagger right there.
He has 22, 72-63. Belt, step back now, drives in underneath. Wallace blocked by Patterson. Kick out Petty. Petty back to Wallace for 3. That's going to be short. Here comes DeShields. Up ahead, it's Kane. Kane with the left hand kisses it off the window and in. 14 points, and it is an 11-point lead. Union Cleaners looks like their hopes have run out as a charge at the other end by Beatty. .117 remaining, an 11-point lead for Howard Hanna. And a turnover as DeShields has it knocked off his hands and out of play. 1:15, they need points and they need them quick for Union Cleaners. Petty, deep 2, well long. I think he might have thought he was out in three-point line.
If he was a little bit deeper behind the three-point line, that's probably his 9th three-pointer of the game.
DeShields has it knocked away, but it goes off of Belt, out of play, 101. 74-63, your score in favor of Howard Hanna, looking for a date with B Graphics. Beatty gets the steal. Here comes Beatty back the other way. Beatty to the rim, and it's blocked from behind by Patterson.
Great defensive play there by Patterson, not making it easy on Justin Beatty. Not just going to let him have that bucket, despite having a 11-point lead.
Here comes Belt. 1-2 step off the bottom of the rim, under a minute left. Up ahead, here comes Davis. Davis up and 1. Jaden Davis, 24, looking for 25 from the line. He leads all scorers tonight, or tied, I guess, with Petty, I should say.
A 9-0 run here for Howard Hanna since it was a 4-point game, and done a good job of putting their foot back on the gas pedal, making sure they can seal this victory.
25 now takes over the individual lead.
It was only a matter of time, I guess.
Davis has been the spark play. He got the scoring started, and really until DeShields got going, he kind of manned the ship. Belt puts it up, no good. Rebound, grab down. That's as a player with 5 fouls did not come out. 77-65, your score in favor of Howard Hanna. 27.7 seconds remaining. Howard Hanna will move on to take on B Graphics, as no one pulled the 5th foul player out of the game. And I'm not sure who that was. Was that Wallace? I think they had 2 with 4.
Yeah, I don't know if they called it on Wallace or.
I lose track with my fouls sometimes, so it could have been Beatty. I know was in that range.
Right.
I'm thinking it was probably Wallace.
27.7 seconds, and nonetheless.
Going to set the playoffs up here. And
Yeah.
it was Howard Hanna, you know, the one thing that was real nice that they got to deal with tonight is it wasn't this easy as the score looks the whole way.
Yeah.
That they had to fight that pressure and see what it is, chipping in and making sure you can kind of fend off that pressure going into a very skilled team against that B Graphics squad, who came back in comeback fashion to take the 1 seed over Elite without Rodney Gallagher.
And that's the big thing, too. You know, they're going to have to fend off a B Graphics team that is going to have Rodney Gallagher next week, as he is expected back. So, you know, this is a tough test for them, you know, having to fight their way into the playoffs. And hopefully if they have their full complement of players, you know, they can give that number 1 seed a pretty decent shot and potentially get an opportunity to play for a championship next week.
And nothing against this Union Cleaners team. I think out of either of these 2 teams, if anyone has a good shot at beating B Graphics, it would have to be Howard Hanna, based off their height with what Howard Hanna, when you look at when you have a B Graphics squad, what they would have to put up with. As Kane at the other end tries to put a little icing on the cake, he misses as Petty bounce pass, turns it over. Now it's more to the Shields, off the backboard, he misses the slam, and it's going to be Jaden Davis cleaning it up, 27, as time will tick down, and Howard Hanna clinches the 4th seed. They will make the postseason. 79-65, your final score. Union Cleaner season is done. Howard Hanna will take on B Graphics, while Elite Physical Therapy will take on Campy's Pizza in the postseason, getting underway Tuesday before a week from today, the championship game.
Yeah, hats off to Union Cleaners. You know, the way that they have played this season, you know, they made those strides, you know, going from, you know, no wins to being able to win a few games this year. They have a pretty young team. They didn't have Brandon Davis, their number 1 pick, for a lot of the summer, so it was awesome to see, you know, Dame Givner shine as a freshman. Bakari Wallace had a great summer as a junior. So hats off to Union Cleaners, and congratulations to Howard Hanna. They get a date with the defending champions, B Graphics, on Tuesday.
27 points for Jaden Davis in the win, matched by 23 from the Shields, 14 for Robert Kane as they led the way. But you got to mention this before we end it, that what a performance by Isaiah Petty from the 3-point range. 8 threes, 24 points. Did all he could to try to keep his team in it, just too little too late, as they held Johnson Miller scoreless in the second half, and Wallace was in foul trouble a lot of that game.
Yeah, and Isaiah Petty did a great job of keeping Union Cleaners within reach. It was just one of those things where every single time he would hit a 3, you know, Keandre DeShields was on the other end for Howard Hanna, making something happen and putting the ball in the net. So, you know, kudos to Petty for the way that he was able to play, and I'm sure Sarah Catholic is excited to have him for 3 more seasons, as he's definitely grown from the first game this summer to now.
The playoffs are set. Girls get underway Monday. Boys on Tuesday. Again, it's B Graphics, Howard Hanna, along with Elite taking on Campy's. As we'll be back, Alex Lyons saying thank you for tuning in. Your final score, Howard Hanna 79, Union Cleaner 65. They make the postseason. You've been listening to Summer League Basketball here on MVI Live. Have a great rest of your evening, everybody.